Hola clase. Today we're going to talk about noun adjective agreement. Oh, I messed up. Sorry. Adjective, agreement. So I've talked a little bit about this before. It's when everything basically has to match. It has to be part of one big happy family. Your article, your noun, and your adjective all have to match. First thing is that the adjective has to come after the noun. Adjective comes after noun. This is different than what we see in English. So everything in Spanish is just switched around, such as los estudiantes serios. So if you would read it directly translated, it would be the students serious, but since everything's switched around in Spanish, it's actually the serious students. So just like before, everything has to match in number and gender. Match in number and gender. That means if it's a singular thing, it needs to be singular. If it's a plural thing, it needs to be plural. If it's masculine, it has to be masculine. And if it's feminine, it has to be feminine. So some examples of this would be el chico alto. Everything in that sentence is, or in that phrase, is singular and masculine. Or you could have la chica alta. So everything in that phrase is singular and feminine, and it all matches. For the plural side, it could be los chicos altos. So you have to add an S to your adjective in order to make it match with los and chicos. So adding an S makes it plural. And the feminine example would be las chicas altas. So again, adding the S to your adjective makes everything agree. All right, flip your card over. Let me see if I can, there we go. All right, an adjective that ends in E or a consonant matches both genders. So adjectives that end in E or a consonant match both genders. So an example of this would be inteligente. So inteligente is both masculine and feminine. You don't have to change the ending to match the gender. But if you wanted to make it plural, you add an S, like inteligentes. The only exception to this rule is trabajador. So your exception is trabajador. That ends in a consonant, but in order to make it feminine, you add an A, like trabajadora. Trabajador or trabajadora. That's hardworking. All right, and the last thing is, how do we make adjectives plural? To make an adjective plural, add an S if it ends in a vowel, such as alto, alta would become altos, altas, or add es if it ends in a consonant. An example of this would be hoven, Joven. It ends in a consonant. So in order to make that plural, it would be jovenes, Jovenes. All right, so that's it for me.
Texas.
Are you kidding me right now? This has been Spanish with Miss McCartney, Gracie, and Jackson.
And apparently Texas.
Goodbye.
Bye.